Welcome to Extreme Simracing. This is the step-by-step installation procedure of our upgrade add-on SWE29 for your Logitech G29. Users of Xbox version of the wheel, the SWE920, can also follow this tutorial, as they have a similar procedure, with only differences being the number of screws and buttons. Separate the base of the wheel with the rest of Logitech kit and place the wheel facing down. Remove the 6 Phillips screws from the rear of the button frame. Rotate the rim to free access to the screws. Return the base up and remove the 6 Allen screws with the included wrench. Remove the front cover. Now it's possible to see the end of 2 screws. They lock the button circuit board on the rim. With the movement exemplified in the video, pull the rim gently, which is still attached to the button circuit board. This movement must be done in such a way as to disengage the red switch side last. That's the side with a little cramp on the G29 model. Also note that the assembly is still attached to the base by a wire. This wire can be unplugged with gentle and alternate movements. With the rim and buttons separated from the base, we can now disassemble the button circuit board. There are 7 Phillips screws to be removed. In this step, also can be removed the Phillips screws holding the blue front buttons. The bottom plate, referring to the option, share and PlayStation buttons, can be left in place. After removing the screws, disengage the board as exemplified in the video. Now we have access to the 2 screws that secure the board to the rim. Remove them. Fit the board in place, with attention to align the button of the switch in the plate, so that the button located in the center of the red switch points to the correct side. Secure the 7 screws of the board. With both rims facing down, disengage the button board from the G29 and place it on the SWE29. Place and secure the screws of the blue buttons on the rim. Be careful, as the button frame and the rim are not secured together yet. We have a partially ready rim. Now let's change the paddle shifters. The paddle shifters are secured by these 4 Phillips screws on the sides. Remove them. With SWE29 shift pedals pointing back, place them and align with the screws. In this step, you should be holding the pedal in place with one hand and screwing with the other. With both paddle shifters in place and secured by the screws, get the rim with the button board and plug the connector. Pay close attention to this step. While placing the rim assembly to the wheelbase, make sure the PS3-PS4 switch is selected to the same side as the pin on the circuit board. A desynchronized docking will damage this button. With the rim attached to the base, place the assembly facing down. Make sure the red switch is well engaged and secure with the 6 back screws. With the rim facing forward, align the center plate and secure using the 6 Allen screws. These screws should not be held too tightly. Assembly complete. Now your G29 is fully prepared for GT and Formula racing.